Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, residents of Bankhall and the surrounding areas, the Turkey, Strathclyde and so forth. Let me say a special and warm welcome to all of you on behalf of the Democratic Labour Party to the St.Michael West constituency. It is not easy following Derek Allen on any platform, particularly when he is in such excoriating form.
Derek ain't going nowhere.
And so, he has left me trembling in my boots. But nonetheless, I have been assigned a task this evening, and I intend to execute it. Let me say at the outset that I have absolutely no doubt whatsoever that after the next general election, that Michael Carrignton will be returned as the Democratic Labour Party's representative for St.Michael West in the House of Assembly of Barbados. And therefore I am here to lend my support to this outstanding gentleman who has evinced the characteristics of honesty, dedication, and rectitude of character that nowadays seem to be very scarce commodities. And when you get a representative like Michael Carrignton, who is willing, even in spite of his success outside of politics, to offer himself, as is the case with the other 29 candidates of the Democratic Labour Party, then you know that there must be something fundamentally wrong with the governance of this country that we call Barbados. Now, you would have seen an article in the paper today by Harold Hoyt, also known, according to Owen Arthur, as a Negro crack. I don't ascribe such colorful language to Harold. I call him a political folklorist because he seems not to be putting as much analysis, or I should say, he seems to be putting an equal amount analysis in his columns as does Mavis Beckles. In fact, if you close your eyes, or if you miss the byline and you read the article, you would say Mavis is writing on sandals. Harold Hoyt declared today in the newspaper that St. Michael is the Democratic Labour Party's weakness. And a curious piece of analysis was that St. Michael Northwest is the weakest link, the most unstable constituency for the DLP in St. Michael. He went on to admit that since 1971, there were 9 elections in St. Michael Northwest, which the Democratic Labour Party won 7, and the Barbados Labour Party won 2.
Thank you very much.
So the constituency that is the 3rd strongest constituency for the DLP is now the most unstable. And that Clyde Maskell has in his favor the crossings of Hamilton Lashley and Don Blackman. It did not dawn on Harold the Negro crack, according to Owen Arthur, that Don Blackman crossed the floor and won a seat in an election that the Democratic Labour Party won 24 seats to 3. And that Hamilton Lashley crossed the floor and won an election in a constituency, in an election that the Barbados Labour Party won 27 to 2. None of that dawned on Harold Hoyt at all. But this political folklorist is writing that Clyde still has that in his favor. May God bless both of them.